What's going on, boss? How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to Pit at Night. This is an impromptu episode. Probably be a briefer episode because, it is Thanksgiving Eve. 25 years ago, they had Survivor Series on this night. But tonight is nothing but Pit at Night. But that's good enough.
It's been a long time since we did one of these two, and I'm excited.
Especially
on the
that shit.
The eve of Thanksgiving, we're gonna get to do one and shit our pants tomorrow, bro.
Yeah, I'm wearing jogging pants to supper tomorrow, boss.
That's a good bet.
I told Sarah I'm preparing. Not going to eat anything all day, and then I think 3 is when they're having Thanksgiving dinner. They always have. Here they have Thanksgiving dinner a little earlier than usual. So by that point, I'll be ready to devour some bird.
Is that what you want to say?
Oh, shit. We got some people in the chat, though. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, this was not really pre-planned that much. There was some interesting news that came out late this evening. We're going to talk about that a little bit here in a few minutes, but Hall & Oates is in the house, man. What is going on? Hall & Oates.
Here she comes.
Watch out, boy, shit you.
Eat my fucking butt.
Yeah. So we've got L.A. Jewel. What's up, man? The Witch Hunter, Ken Carlson, Vanderhoff 666 FU. This is really live. Oh, yeah. We are
all the way live.
Like Coolio back in the day. Dylan Barnett. Remember Dylan from back in the day in the call-ins?
Buddy Dylan's like one of the all-time OG.
Dylan call in, because I've joked about him before. He was a very young man when he called in back in the day in the call-ins. Hey, boys, how y'all doing? Have you seen the latest Blair Witch fan movie?
I about choked to fucking death reading that one comment. I'm sorry. Did you see it?
Real Fright? Hello, Real Fright. No, we'll talk about it here in a second.
Oh, God.
Oh, we got Scare Flare Records in the house, man. What is going on? I'm guessing that's Sean from Scare Flare. Got some killer shit that's out and coming out. Vanderhoff. I already talked about him. Judd Nelson is in the house, man. Celebrity tonight. Welcome. Welcome, Judd. Have we ever fucked an armpit, Uncle Bill?
No, I can honestly say I don't think I've done that.
I mean, it'd be similar to titty fucking. Everybody's done that.
Yeah.
I think it would feel about the same. It'd probably be a little bit less squishy.
Would it be less or more? I don't know.
I guess it depends on the pit.
Yeah.
Depends on the armpit that you're fucking.
You won't get in there and fucking go to town on it.
We're a classic act here at Dead Pit, the Pit at Night.
We're going to simulcast this on Garrett's channel without him knowing it.
That'd be so killer. He'd be so fucking mad, Garrett. He'd sick the 4 Radsmen on us, boys.
4 Radsmen of the apocalypse.
Yeah, they'll follow me at follow me out of the Dead Pit Studios and attack me and try to break my arm and shit. And film it.
Run over you with a car. All kinds of shit would happen.
Pilgrim on Hulu. There's a horror movie called Pilgrim as well.
Is there? I'm sure they probably ripped that off by now, yeah.
The Mayor, Gobble Gobble Balls. Phantasmat, Bradley Taylor. Hey, what's up, Bradley? Hope you liked the commentary minus Uncle Bill the other night. I mean, that was kind of fun. I don't know how much we actually talked about Batman 66, but we talked about a lot of Batman movies.
Dylan, buddy, I remember you. Like, if there's one person that I remember from that time period. It's definitely you because it was just so killer.
Narrow Urethra Franklin is in here. Urethra. Saying R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Oh, damn, it burns when I pee.
Franklin. Okay.
Noah. What's up, man? Yeah, I mean, I guess some other news that came out is the girls from Scream 5 and 6 are sticking together. What was her name? Sarah Martinez or something like that. And then
Was it Sarah Martinez?
hell, I don't know what her name is. I don't know who the hell that is.
Well, the one that I heard about was Jenna Ortega coming back, right?
Right, but that's because of
Wednesday.
Sarah Borealis or something like that said something about
Sarah. Aurora Borealis.
I don't know her fucking name, man. I don't know who these people are.
She's a stripper. Sarah Borealis coming to the stage.
Yeah.
Live, man.
So evidently she said something about the chaos over in Israel and
what the fuck does that have to do with Scream?
She said something about on Twitter, and I guess some of those executives just didn't like that. I don't.
Well, fuck. Yeah. I guess that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck about them Scream movies. Just quit making them. How about that? Severin. Yeah, we're going to talk all about Severin and Vinegar Syndrome tomorrow night. I know Uncle Bill's thinking. He's thinking quite a bit about that $500 bundle from Severin.
Listen, okay, so we got to talk about that. I've never in my life, and I've seen a lot of silly, gimmicky bundles and shit from these different companies.
Yeah.
But I've never seen anything like a bundle that's $500 fucking dollars. Like, how? I really want to meet the person that buys that. If any of y'all buy that,
they're going to sell out of them. They got 100 of them.
If anybody buys that bundle from Severin, I want you to talk to me. I want to know who y'all
talk
are.
To me.
We're going to post your picture on either a wall of fame or shame. I don't know which yet, because I've never seen anything like that where they've got fucking t-shirts and snow globes and pencils and pens, erasers, and
they got a fucking metal spider figurine.
They got expo markers and fucking cock rings. They got all kinds of stuff.
You can get they got a Severin toboggan on there. They got a plethora of fucking pins and stickers and keychains, 4 different shirts, a wall calendar of Black Emmanuel. That right there's enough for Steve to get it.
That's true.
And what's that 2024 Black Emmanuel wall calendar? Oh man, the wet one is in the house.
He's gonna get wetter.
The wet one is here, so you got to bow down.
He's wetter than a Sunday tide.
How you doing tonight, man? Let's see where I'm at here. It's late. This is the latest we've ever started one of these, I think. Coach B movie. Going to have to win a few scratchers to buy that darn. I can think of a lot better things to do than spend $500 on Severin movies. Jesus Christ! I don't think I'd be able to sleep at night if I spent that kind of money on Severin.
I'll be honest with you. I've already made up my mind that I'm not going to buy anything for that Severin sale because, and when I say I mean it's okay. I like Cemetery Man, and the church is okay, but none of that stuff, man, it's like a must buy kind of thing. I'm definitely not buying it for those fucking prices. They can go to hell. Shit that they're putting on there. Buy a fucking $300 bundle.
Dylan said that he was just 12 actually when he found Dead Pit.
Shit. So he's probably about 40 now.
I do remember that person, Jackson Jack. I don't think that was Dylan. I think that was somebody even younger than Dylan.
Who was that?
It was a little kid that called in. It was clearly like a real young kid. And I asked him if his parents knew that he was calling, he hung up on me.
I do remember that now that you mention it.
Tainer is glad to hear that you're on the mend from nearly choking on the death dong.
Well, the only thing, like, I'm pretty good. I'm still coughing shit up, but like when I laugh, like I have this like smoker's cough kind of fucking laugh right now, and I can't get rid of it. It's like a wheeze.
Yeah, Dylan like talking about death metal and shit too.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Garrett said shit on his live stream that was not rated G. Well, that's because he was token up last night, Mayor. You knew that. You
Was
know
he
that.
blazing last night?
Yes, his eyes were all glazed over and red and shit. I don't care what he says.
He's high on that spice.
Is marijuana completely legal in Boston or wherever the fuck Rhode Island or wherever he's at? Is that a legal marijuana state?
Yeah, but you got to go to a marijuana bar to get it. You got to go to a marijuana bar. You got to get in your car, drive down to the marijuana bar.
That's one. I can't do that accent at all. I can't even attempt it. Tater salad will be plentiful. It's extra creamy, Uncle Bill. You going to take a big old bite of it?
No, I'm not. I'm not going to take any tater salad.
And come.
Yeah, I'm going to skip it.
Vanderhoff, as far as movies that's okay. So we can go through the movies. We'll talk about them again tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm
go
sure.
through each one of them, but because why not? Like as a pre to.
Well, they're all 4K, right? I think. I've just got the.
Geez.
All right, so The Church is 4K, right? That one's a 4K. It's a lot of Mikhail Sawavi movies.
Yeah, they must have got his library or something.
Yeah, so you've got Spider Labyrinth, which I've been told is awful.
Looks like horse shit.
The Church, The Sect.
The Sect ain't no count, and The Church is just okay. And Cemetery Man, depending on who you are, is fucking.
I love the artwork and that they went with the Delamore name because it's definitely more Italian. Cemetery Man just sounds like some sort of generic Tempe video movie or something. So I appreciate that. And then Raiders of the Living Dead, which has Scott Schwartz in it from Christmas Story, and it looks very generic. The Dead one, which has a world HD premiere, I don't know what that is. Stir, I don't know what that is. Closed Circuit, I don't know what that is. The Unscarred, no idea. The only one that I'm picking up is Cemetery Man, I think. I've got a $10 off coupon that I want to use probably on that. So I think it's $55.
I'm sure it is. I mean, and with the shipping, it'll be about 70. The taxes.
Well, if you spend $100 or more, that's free shipping. It's not very hard to spend $100 on Severin.
That's true. You buy one thing in a fucking pen.
So, but yeah, I mean, definitely tune in. And speaking of which, Uncle Bill, we're going to fucking mention it because I don't normally mention subscriptions or anything on here on YouTube. But we have been teetering on 9,000 subscribers for like 2 days.
It's ridiculous, really.
So I figured surely we did the Dead Pit on the Road for Thanksgiving. A couple of people would join up from that, but no. So tell your friends, neighbors, family, just, if you go to the grocery store and you just casually talk to somebody, spread the word. Get us to fucking 9,000. Because let's be honest. I've seen some people that have more subscribers than Dead Pit that I don't know. I'm not for sure if they can even wipe their own fucking ass, boys. It's kind of embarrassing.
That's a hell way to put it, boy.
Yeah, so we deserve at least maybe more than 9,000.
Let me look because somebody said that we've already got 9,000.
Oh, well,
did we cross that threshold?
I was looking at it
shit
right before we.
Yeah, we did. We're over it now. So this is a happy 9,000 subscribers edition of the Dead Pit Radio Show, boy.
Yeah. So thank you.
Thanks to everybody that made this possible. The fucking 4 people that have taken 3 days to subscribe
So
to us.
people are upset. Sarah Borealis, the pianist, is there actually a person named Sarah Borealis? That's killer. What is I'm probably behind on the chat here. I don't even know what that girl's name is. Jamie Hart is in here. What's going on, Jamie Hart? She is up for YouTuber of the month. So go over there and I don't have the link in the chat. Apologize. But go over on our channel and vote for Jamie. Because I don't know who the hell them other people are on there. And Jamie's always been nice to us. Got some good shit. What?
Are you getting the snow globe though?
No. I said that Steve might could use it, as a upgrade on his butt plug collection. It's gaping a little bit too big now, so he can use that to
plug it up.
He can plug it up.
Fucking Glade commercial. Plug it up.
Oh shit. Let me tell you, it probably, yeah. But
there ain't no sense in doing that, really.
That's just being dumb.
Yeah.
Man. Because, and we were talking about this today in the Discord chat, which if you're a member on deadpitonpatreon.com, we have our own special club. It's a chat where I'm there, Uncle Bill's there, Garrett's even on there from time to time. Steve will pop in, Jay Real. Everybody from the Dead Pit universe is on there to bullshit with you guys. And but we were talking about what was the best movie that Severin ever released on physical media of any sort.
I think somebody mentioned this, and I think that they're right, actually. The Changeling. I mean, in terms of like the quality of the movie, like it's got to be that, right? There's nothing that is really better than that.
Garrett?
Yeah, either Garrett's like blazing or he's like perpetually just exhausted. I don't know which one it is.
See, Jamie agrees. Yeah, he's lit. He was lit. That's what the Northeasterners say. Instead of high, they're lit. MVD has a sale right now, Uncle Bill. Movies as low as 99 cents. And a lot of their MVD Rewind movies are $8.99. Some of them are even cheaper, like $5.99, $7.99. Yeah, the mayor, I already own the church and the sect. And as a matter of fact, the sect back there, and I'll probably bring it out tomorrow, is still sealed. I've never opened it. So why would I just go ahead and buy the damn 4K too?
So here's the thing. The sect is probably like probably his worst movie. And probably overall, like just a really kind of weak entry into any kind of like Italian horror, part. But so I don't even consider buying that one. And then you've got The Church, which, like I said, it's just okay. Like, there's some people that really champion that movie, but to me, it's always just been like so. And I think there are people that lose their fucking mind over Cemetery Man, but I always thought it was just like,
it's okay.
Yeah, I never really got into that movie that much. It's a dark comedy more than it is a horror film, and you have to be in a certain mindset to really appreciate that movie, I guess.
Yeah.
Screen Factory ain't gonna do shit for Black Friday. They don't give a fuck.
Black Friday this year is a total like bust, it seems like. I mean, we'll talk about that here in a little bit, but Outwaters is pretty horrible. We did do a video review of that a few weeks ago. Time flies anymore. I don't know when it was, but we did do it. You can go back and check that out. Noah says that Closed Circuit is cool.
I've never even heard of that. I've heard of Short Circuit, but I've never heard of Closed Circuit. Except back in the day when WWF was doing.
We're going to have Closed Circuit has a special edition 4K, and Short Circuit doesn't have nothing.
They're just like, fuck that movie.
So,
you know what I bet it is? Does it really not have a Blu-ray or anything, or
I think Short Circuit might have a Blu-ray, but it's like one of those old, like it came out like not long after Blu-ray started.
So you know the story behind that too, and I'd say it's probably why they don't have a special edition for it, especially now in these days and times. That shit with that Fisher Stevens character, like that.
People need to get over themselves. Jeez.
But nobody can get over nothing nowadays. You know how it is. Like
I swear to God, I'm offended. God. Why would somebody do that? Act like making fun of an Indian man the way he talks.
he wasn't even really making fun of him. He was just kind of doing
No.
like an impression.
And it was a good impression. It would have fooled me. There's a fucking Indian guy selling like CBD gummies across the road over there. He talks exactly like that. I'm not
Short
going to do
circuit
an
or
impression.
no, I probably wouldn't. Is Short Circuit a rip off of Deadly Friend? I have no idea.
No. I don't think so.
So
What
that
came
Melissa
out first? What?
Barrera, okay, so she got canned for saying a bunch of stuff. At this point, it'd probably be a good idea if you like just shut the fuck up about Israel and Hamas. Like, if you were an actor or anything else, just shut up.
Don't be a dumbass and talk about Hamas.
That's the worst thing you can do right now is just mention anything about that. Just don't say anything.
So I guess we can get in and we'll go back to the chat here in a little bit. But news came out today, Uncle Bill, today. And I saw this and I was like, oh my God, holy shit. Our buddies up in Cincinnati. Okay. At HorrorHound Weekend, Nathan, who we've talked to numerous times on the show over the years and went to a few of those shows back in the day. They announced their guest of honor for March's show, Uncle Bill. And what in the hell do you know? Guess who?
As long as we've been doing this show, I don't think I've ever heard of him being at a convention. At least not anywhere like where we would be. Maybe in California or something like that.
I don't think he's ever done any. I mean, maybe San Diego Comic-Con, yeah.
Yeah, but Eli Roth was yeah, that's a huge announcement for HorrorHound. Like, I mean, however you feel about HorrorHound or anything like, however you feel about conventions, like that's a huge announcement to have like somebody like that in fucking Cincinnati, Ohio. Like, that just doesn't happen. And I was talking to you, and I was like, look, we've got to go to this. Like, there's no way unless he cancels or something.
Yeah.
But I mean, we have 100% got to go, even if for nothing else, just a photo op or fucking just to like talk to him because it'd be the funniest shit.
Briefly talk to him.
Yeah. And just be like, hey, do you want to do our show, buddy? I don't know if you remember us. Not we're the one that's been shitting on you for the last 20 years.
We've been trying to get you to do a fucking interview with us.
I told you what I wanted to say to him.
Set the
I swear to God,
straight, sir.
At this point in my life, I'd say it too. It's be so fucking cool. I'm gonna wait till he signs whatever I got before I do it too. I'm just gonna be like, yeah, and then like right before I leave, I'm gonna be like, no, I'm gonna be like, congratulations on finally making a movie halfway worth the fuck, and just leave.
We got to get that on camera.
Fucking man.
Lord.
Oh, that probably kicked me out, but I don't give a shit. I don't even like conventions that much anymore.
Hopefully, I think hopefully we could do more, though. So we'll see. I mean, Sean Clark, Nathan, we know those guys. I mean, I don't know. It depends on what his rules are. He could be just crazy, no, I'm not doing nothing. Fuck everybody. Just sign autographs for 4 hours a day or whatever. Who knows?
You ever think too, like, what will he charge? If I'd bet he charged at least $100.
Oh yeah, I was thinking maybe like 150 or something like that.
I could see it.
150 for a photo op, but I mean, to me,
yeah, especially if more than one person can be in it.
That's what I would. Like, yes, I'd do the photo op. That's what I would do because it would just be gold. We can make a shirt out of it. We could fucking, So, but yeah, I mean, Eli Roth, we are coming for you, pal. HorrorHound weekend in Cincinnati in March. So you cancel, we're going to go to California and find you somewhere, buddy.
I mean, he very well could. I could see him easily canceling, like if he has to do another episode of a ghost fucking up my life or whatever he does.
Yeah.
And some of them 20 shows that he does on network nobody knows.
Well, he could be filming Thanksgiving too, second serving or whatever.
Truth.
Heavy Metal Turtles, man. One of our favorite artists who did some killer shit for us. The Magnets. Uncle Bill got his.
I love the stuff.
Melissa Barrera. Now,
yeah,
Barrera, is her family the ones that does the pasta and shit, or is that somebody else? Barrera pasta.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, that's a possibility.
Maybe that's what
really.
it is. Maybe that's why she doesn't want to do Scream anymore. She's like, "Buddy, fuck you. I'm gonna sell some fucking panties."
So okay, she's not going to be in it. We keep going back to Scream. We might as well talk about it. She's not going to be in it. Neither is Jenna Ortega, which I think that's good because she's awful in them fucking movies, and she needs to just concentrate on Wednesday anyway because that's a much better project for her. But like, and probably be better for the Scream franchise in general. But so who's really going to be in that movie?
They're
Who's
gonna
going to
get
be the
Neve
lead?
Campbell back in it.
The only thing that would make me want to see that movie is if Neve Campbell was in it and she was either the killer or like she gets killed. One of those two things. Like, I don't give a shit about Scream movies at all at this point.
Dirk is in the house. Says back in the day, everybody made fun of everyone, and it was fucking funny. Like, that's how you knew, like, in high school and stuff, your best friends you talk shit to. Like, that was just it's almost like a daily hazing thing, like the Rebel John thing back in the day.
Dear Lord. I don't think he's your best friend, though. After a while, he started getting pissed. He was like, fuck you. Legitimately pissed.
Buddy, fuck you.
Oh,
fuck you,
God.
son. Fuck you.
What's funny about that shit is it was all true. That's what made it even funnier.
Where's Trick or Treat? I don't know. We're going to have to ask Slippy because I think he's going to be on one of our live streams coming up in December, hopefully. So we'll ask him.
Man, I'm just going to tell you just straight up. Like, I love Michael Felsher. I have a brotherly love for him. And I love Dame Jr. in the same way. But dear God, man, like that Trick or Treat release, what the fuck is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it didn't make it for Halloween, which made the most sense. It didn't make it for. It's not going to make it for Christmas. Like, what? Just what is happening?
Major setback. It's going to be the new Kindred or Suspiria or something. Scare Flare. You talking about the Eli Roth pick? Because he's doing another show in Texas Frightmare, I think. Is that the one you're talking about? Because I just got that one. Man, this chat is skipping, so I want to miss some of these probably.
When you say skipping, what do you mean?
Like I don't know where I left off at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Planet CHH is in here, boys.
So I've been thinking about this, and I know I'm getting Fatal Games, because I watched the trailer for it and it looks fucking hilarious. I don't know about anything else though, really, in terms of like, because we don't really know a lot of stuff yet about that sale, but I know that'll be one that I'll get for sure. I'm not buying anything for Severin, so that's going to be easy.
So I've got a prediction, and because they've thrown out some hints here, right? Early 80s slasher that has never been on a disc.
Yep.
Terror on Tour, boys. That's what it's going to be. I'll die laughing in 4K.
If it is, but Daniel will fucking have a heart attack right there.
Well, Terror on Tour is 1980, and it's never been on disc. So that would mean DVD, Blu-ray, or 4K, or even Laserdisc wasn't on that. So any other ideas what that would be in the chat, let us know.
So the one clue, though, somebody mentioned this, and I'd heard this from somebody else, and like way before anybody mentioned it. So it just, I don't know if maybe like somebody's heard this or this is a rumor going around, but like Congo as one of the 4Ks.
Who's the director of Congo?
Oh shit, let me look it up. Somebody out here will be able to tell you,
because they threw out another hint too. And we'll probably talk about this again tomorrow too. Let me see if I can pull that email.
I think that's what it is, man. That's the only thing that makes any sense to me.
I've got another couple of ideas. Who's the director of Congo? That's what I want to know.
Hold on.
Is the clue?
It is the director is Frank Marshall.
Okay, so he has done some stuff. That name sounds familiar.
Yeah, he's done tons of shit.
What else has he done?
He's done The Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons. He was the producer, Raiders of the Lost Ark. As a director, hold on. Come on, man. He produced everything in the fucking world. As a director, he's done Arachnophobia, Alive, and Congo. Basically, that's the movies anybody would know. 8 Below Zero.
So the clue on that is the UHD premiere of a practical effects masterpiece from a filmmaker who is truly in a league of his own. You know what I thought of?
Well, the guy that directed A League of Their Own is the other Marshall, Gary Marshall. I think.
No, it's Penny Marshall.
Well, Penny Marshall. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't thinking the Marshalls, but maybe. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe that was the hint because is Gary Marshall and Penny Marshall related or whatever? Or not Gary?
Frank Marshall?
Frank Marshall, yeah.
Hold on. I'll bet they are, man. I'll bet there's some connection to this somehow.
Hey, Siri, how was Penny Marshall and Frank Marshall related?
Here's what I found.
You didn't find nothing.
Find shit. Oh my God.
Brother.
Oh my fucking God.
What?
Do you know who he's married to?
Who?
Kathleen Kennedy.
Frank Marshall is?
Yes.
Hey, God.
Holy shit. Oh, that's just brutal.
Yeah, so Gary Marshall. Yeah. So it's Congo. I think for sure it's Congo now because that was the. But what I first thought of, because I didn't even know Congo was the thing, was The Fly. David Cronenberg's The Fly.
I wish it was that. Yeah.
In 4K. On 4K diff, baby. Porky's in 4K. That'll happen at some point.
That blows my mind, man. That like he's married. Like of all the people, we were just talking about Kathleen Kennedy the other day.
Yeah. Oh no, you totally couldn't do the Revenge of the Nerds movies anymore. Like there's a bunch of shit in that's like, isn't there a scene where Lewis like secretly goes in and bones Betty in like a and
in like a
she doesn't even know
or something? Yeah. He's got like a Darth Vader mask on.
He'd be fucking he'd be put in prison for 30 years if he tried to do that today. Or life, really. That'd be life in prison.
There's a story, man. I don't know if you ever heard that story, but I've heard it a couple different times, and I think maybe he tells that story. Is it Robert Carradine? I get the Carradines mixed up. Which one is he? Robert Carradine or
Robert Carradine? Yeah.
Yeah. There was a story that they actually like did something on the set of that movie. I don't know if it was during that scene or not, but like that Robert Carradine.
Yeah, I think I heard him say something like that. That there was.
And if that's true, then that's the most mismatched two people to
I
do something ever.
haven't seen Bronson on here in a while. Welcome, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and enjoy the tater salad and turkey and dressing and whatever the hell else you eat. What's your favorite thing to eat on Thanksgiving, Uncle Bill? Other than my ice.
Juicy. Oh no, it's probably stuffing or dressing or whatever you want to call it. Like I guess stuffing is when it's stuffed in a turkey's ass, and then dressing is just when it's like baked in a pan, right? Like that's the difference between the two.
I always associate stuffing with that shitty bagged stuffing that you can just put like chicken broth on or whatever and bake it. Like
I like any
dressing is good shit. Stuffing is not so good. Just bread based.
Another one of my favorites has always been broccoli casserole. I always love broccoli casserole. And I mean, turkey, if it's fixed right, turkey can be dry shit to where you have to like choke it down. So it depends on like how you fix it.
I think we're having a deep fried turkey tomorrow.
Well,
that makes it juicier and shit because it's got a bunch of grease in it and shit.
Hell yeah.
So I'm still behind. I'm going to scroll down so I can be all the way live. People just now talking about Penny Marshall and Gary Marshall and shit.
Yeah, might as well. Pecker Decker's in here.
Pecker Decker from London, boss. Welcome. I want to try to smoke a turkey on Saturday, though. I'll let you know how it goes. Watching some YouTube tutorials on that, so hopefully it'll go okay.
Hell yeah.
I like the deep fried Twinkies.
Aside from Vinegar Syndrome and Severin, who else is having a sale? Black Friday sale. Is there anybody?
I think
Screen Factory.
Grindhouse Releasing is having they always have a sale, but it's usually just okay. I might actually buy Death Game though, because
it's a good movie.
I'm interested. I mean, I actually kind of like Knock Knock, to be honest. Like, I don't want to praise Eli Roth too much, but I thought that was kind of a fun movie. And you said that the Death Game is way better, right? I've never seen it.
I don't know if it's way better, but I think it's better. Yeah, I think it's a better movie.
MVD, yeah, MVD. Like I mentioned that earlier, $8.99, $7.99 titles.
The Convent 4K is coming up for pre-order. I don't think I'm going to get that though. I mean, with everything else going on, like that's just something that can wait. I don't think it'll sell out for sure.
Dusty Rose, baby, what's he like to eat? What's his favorite food on Thanksgiving, baby? You know what it is, Uncle, because they sprinkle the paprika on top of the deviled eggs, baby. And that makes Dusty's lips and tongue just do a dilly-dally everywhere, baby.
Oh,
deviled eggs. And I wash it down with Mountain Dew, baby. The taste of beef smell is yellow.
Oh, shit.
No, it's the other way. He drinks Mellow Yellow. It's the taste of beef
Mountain Dew. Yeah, I was going to say.
It's
Scareflay Records wants to know, do we like any of the Eli Roth? Yeah, we just talked about this, actually. We like Knock Knock and the new one. Basically. All the rest of them can suck my ass sideways.
I actually didn't think the Death Wish movie was terrible.
But don't start on that. That movie's awful. Bruce Willis looks like acting like a damn wooden Indian or something.
Look.
I'm sorry, a damn wooden indigenous person.
How old is Demi Moore now, by the way? Somebody look that up. Because she's still damn good looking.
I believe she's just turned 78. I'm just kidding. I don't know.
What's Dusty's favorite kind of pies, baby? His favorite, if you will, is some of that pecan pie. He'll take a whole fucking pie, baby. He'll take the whole pie.
You bring your husband. The way that guy says that video fucking kills me every time.
The Green Inferno on vinyl. I don't really remember the soundtrack to The Green Inferno. The movie itself was so damn bad. I kind of zoned out.
Hostel or Halloween Ends? Demi Moore is 61 years old, by the way.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That's tough, man.
Hostel. I watched both of them recently. I mean, I watched Hostel recently and I watched Halloween Ends not too long ago. I can tell you that Hostel's probably better.
Well, I'll trust you. And I was getting ready to pick Halloween Ends, to be honest. But
man,
I never want to watch either one of those movies ever again.
I just, I can't tell you how much I fucking hate Halloween Ends to get you to really fully understand the way I feel about it.
Oh, gosh. So, but yeah, tomorrow night starting at 11:30 will be a huge live stream, multi-stream on the Dead Pit channel, which we just passed over 9,000 subscribers after teetering on 8,998 for 3 days. But I appreciate it. But
I got an idea though, man. Real quick. Let's go ahead and just look at what we're getting ourselves into here, what they got up on the website for HorrorHound weekend. I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
HorrorHound.
Let's see what we got. Go right here to this, and I go to that right there. Then we're gonna pick one of these right here. I think I'm gonna pick that one. Look at that, Daddy. Tell me if you can see what I'm looking at.
Yes. Let's see.
So
we might be able to do it a little bit better than that. Let's see this one there. There we go. How about that?
So this is March 22nd through the 24th. I'm positive most of the fucking if the tickets are already on sale, probably all the
VIPs are already sold out.
Yeah. We can get a weekend pass right now. We probably won't do that, man. If we're going to do it, probably do that tonight. You got Eli Roth, Sam Raimi, the chick from Evil Dead remake, Jane Levy.
Heather Donahue, that's not her name anymore. She changed her damn name.
Well, that's her name now. That's Heather Donahue. All the dudes from Blair Witch, Joshua Leonard, Michael C. Williams.
Right.
This is a big one for me, actually. Both these, actually. Mike Flanagan.
Yeah. Those two are married, right?
I
think so, yeah.
Which probably explains a lot there, but
that's pretty
both
cool.
of them are amazing.
I've never heard of Mike Flanagan doing a convention.
Me either. They're going to make a damn fortune on this show, by the way.
Yeah, they go all out with the shows now. They're in big convention centers, and it's just massive. So I'm positive this will be the last convention I'll ever go to.
And then you got your regs, Jeffrey Combs and Babs, which we've met.
Babs is another lovely looking woman for her age.
Joel David Moore, who was in Hatchet, and he was awful in that. He was also an Avatar. You got the dude from Rancid, which I don't even
got tattoos on his face. He's so original.
Look here, boys. Nick Carter. Nick Carter's gonna be there.
Hell yeah.
And Natasha Henstridge. Oh my God.
He was in the Backstreet Boys and Dead T.
Natasha
Dead 7.
Was he in Dead 7?
Are they having Natasha Henstridge from 20 years ago? What's in that
That's
picture?
what it looks like. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're going, Matt. We've already made up our minds. I've already told everybody and confirmed that we are, because I'm just not going to miss it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as here's my problem though, is I don't want Eli Roth to cancel. That's why I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know about ordering tickets.
I'm gonna go ahead and do it because they'll sell out. James Jude Courtney, I don't care. Ivan Raimi, also don't care. But I mean, I could see why people would. Ted Raimi, definitely don't care. The chick that one little kids, my exorcist believer.
That's Lydia Jewett, Bulls.
And I guarantee they got the other one too.
What else was
she is?
Yeah,
Olivia O'Neill.
That's the one that turns into Ronnie James Dio when she's possessed.
Yeah, that's the one that stabs old Helen Burst in the eyeballs. Oh my God.
George Wendt, boys, he's gonna be there. That's a legend right there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't actually mind George Wendt being there. I don't think I've ever been at a convention with him. And William Catt's been to every show ever. That's it for right now.
Yeah, and he's still got months to go.
That's a pretty hell of a good lineup right now.
Yeah,
don't know
Sam
how they-
Raimi. Did we mention Sam Raimi? He's going to be
Yeah,
there too.
he's right up there with Eli Roth.
I know that they've been trying to get him at a HorrorHound for years and years and years, and it's never worked out until now, hopefully.
It's crazy to me though that Eli. I just never thought that would happen for some reason.
I never did either. We never really did even think about it.
But anyway, that's gonna be.
Man, Lou Diamond Phillips would be cool to meet too. Like, even though he hasn't really done anything of note in decades, but for the stuff that he did in the 80s and early 90s, like I just got La Bamba, the Criterion Blu-ray. That's the fuck that's one of those movies that I loved ever since I was a little kid. That was, if I ever met him, I'd probably get him to sign like the soundtrack or something.
I think I'd get him to sign the first Power, honestly, if I met him.
About Young Guns.
Young Guns is I love Young Guns and Young Guns 2. Like those are two like classics from back then. But
what about Dakota?
I don't think I've ever seen Dakota. Dakota Fanning.
No, it's a movie called Dakota.
Okay.
Where he's a misunderstood Native American man named Dakota. I really don't remember what the movie's about at this point, but
he's a myth.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
actually, Justin, Sam Raimi did a bunch of shows where he didn't cancel recently, honestly, because he was at the show that I went to that he didn't get. And he did several other ones right after that, and he hasn't canceled anything in the last year. Well, I won't say that, but at least in the last 6 months that I know of.
Right. Yeah, what was it, Lexington Comic-Con, they actually finally showed up.
Yeah. And then there was another one right after that. And I think he ended up going up somewhere around where Garrett was at. I don't think he canceled that show either.
Mm-hmm. Some other stuff too. Kino Lorber on January 30th doing the Boogans in 4K. You excited about that?
I don't know. Not really.
They got a bunch of stuff. Like Kino got a big catalog of stuff that Olive Films did already. So the American Ninja movies, Olive Films did like releases of. There's a Monster Squad, I think, was one, and then you've got this one, and I'm sure there's more.
Are you going to get the new Monster Squad 4K, or have you already got it?
I don't have it. No, eventually I'll probably get it, but
I think that's kind of pointless, man. Like I told you, I'm already kind of burnt out on it. But also, just like Kino's going to have it on a sale in the next 6 months, I guarantee it.
something else about La Bamba that I just thought of, like Richie Valens' mother's fixing him breakfast burritos in the morning and stuff in that movie.
Yeah.
And
I didn't
every
know that.
time, yeah, I mean, that's legit in the movie. Every time I
Yeah.
see that, I'm hungry for breakfast burritos. One of the
You're
worst
hungry?
things that McDonald's ever did when they took away their all-day breakfast that had breakfast burritos all fucking day long.
Here he goes.
If you wanted to get breakfast burritos at 5 o'clock in the evening and get chicken nuggets with your breakfast burritos, that's a good combo.
You know, the only thing you can get, you know what you can get now? The only thing you can get all day long breakfast wise is fucking hotcakes. I don't know why you can't get anything. You can get hotcakes all day long.
Who wants them damn hotcakes?
I don't know. That's like eating fucking styrofoam out of a goddamn package or something. Eating the pillows.
Final Cut from 2004. Man, I'm thinking I have seen that. That sounds familiar.
Was that the one where no, that wasn't the one where he's a photographer, was it?
No, that was 1 hour photo.
That's right. Yeah.
That's a
I don't
killer
remember
movie
Final
too,
Cut.
by the way. I think I've seen that, but
Did we see that at the theater? I think we did.
what,
1 hour
photo,
photo, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hotcakes is flapjacks, pancakes. You know what those are?
Flapjack pancakes, if you
Was it
will.
like fucking Garrett up there in the Northeast? Hey, Jamie, do you have biscuits and gravy up? She lives in New York. Because Garrett don't even know what the hell we mentioned biscuits and gravy to Garrett, and he looked confused. He didn't even know what the hell it was.
I didn't know Lou Diamond Phillips played Richard Ramirez in a TV movie.
Huh. They can't microwave the McMuffin. It's too hard.
Apparently not. I'm trying to think, though, of what else Kino's got coming out. There was some other stuff, too, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I was about to mention shit on a shingle. That's not a very appetizing name for anything to eat, though. So basically, shit on a shingle is like gravy on toast, I think.
Yep.
Now, see, what the hell? Like New York from Boston or Rhode Island or whatever. I mean, that's not that far. Shouldn't be.
I just wonder, though, what does Garrett eat when he gets some munchies after he smokes all that weed? What does he eat?
Hotcakes.
Like raisins and shit? Like, what does he eat?
He goes and gets hotcakes with no syrup.
He's sitting there eating fucking celery. Bites out of his mind. Oh, this is good.
The steak and cheese. That was one of the
potatoes.
best things, yeah, that McDonald's had for breakfast, the steak and cheese bagel. That thing was like $10, though. Garrett's chomping on celery when he's got the munchies.
That's right.
Uh-oh. Get your spank on, boss.
Oh,
have a good one.
Spank some ice.
But yeah. So, I mean, the big news is HorrorHound weekend coming up in March. As long as he doesn't cancel, we're going. And even if we can't do an interview or anything with him, we're going to go get a photo op or something to say that we did go face to face with Eli Roth, even for a moment, boss.
For a moment like this
moment,
some people wait a lifetime to meet Eli Roth.
Also, though, I did want to let everyone know that members of Dead Pit on Patreon can get Into the Pit, the shocking story of deadpit.com for $10 shipped. It's a special Black Friday price for patrons. And we're also, we have a few that's pre-signed that we can send you if you want it signed, which, I mean, that may devalue.
Those are $7.50 if you want those.
But also, if anybody outside of Patreon doesn't want to do the Patreon thing, which I guess I can understand, although deadpitonpatreon.com is the #1 rated, often imitated, never duplicated, best horror channel on Patreon by far. We have the most shit, thousands and thousands of hours of content, starting at as low as $1 a month, boys. Russell, the super chat, we're going to get to you, brother. We appreciate it. But yeah, non-patrons, if you want it, $20 shipped in the US, international orders, shipping is fucking nuts. But if you want it, just let me know and we'll work with you on it, boys.
Yeah. So Blake Paris is asking if it comes with an autographed piece of my canoe.
Yeah, we're going to break the canoe up into itty bitty little pieces, my friend, and send it inside of the DVD case.
Yep. I'm going to get you a Ziploc bag and put it in there.
Russell, $5 Canadian super chat. So that's more than $5 here, right? I think so. Isn't the Canadian dollar worth more?
Yeah, the US dollar ain't worth shit right now.
He's just saying hello to Uncle Bill and everyone in the chat. He doesn't like me, Russell don't. But
no, he thinks you're trash.
He's from Southern Ontario, Canada. He's a creepy Canadian. So welcome, pal. Appreciate it.
Buddy, Real Fright wants an extra large fitted Dead Pit hat. He wants you to get it for him. So you can do that, please.
What color you want? Actually, so I've had a couple people ask about dad hats.
I want a dad hat. That's actually the one that I would want.
So we're getting a prototype made for Dirk because Dirk he definitely wants a dad hat. So we'll see. But I don't know about ordering. Like, how many people want the dad hats? Let me know. And let me know if it's worth actually ordering a bunch.
I want.
Otherwise, it'll be like a special order sort of deal.
What are you doing, old Curly Jaws? By the way, I was listening to Mormo's audiobook on positivity, and that really helped me out a lot. I feel a lot better about myself.
Which volume of it?
As volume 2, I think,
Oh.
in the Mormo collection.
Yeah, so let's see. Commentary for End of the Pit. I'm sure at some point we'll do it. Somebody will probably request it on we got a couple of patron requests that we need to crank out for too long, Uncle Bill. We got Hands on a Hard Body, the commentary.
What the fuck did you say?
Hands on a Hard Body, yeah.
Yeah.
It's not what you think. It's a documentary making fun of like Southern people, I think.
Oh, good. That's just what I wanted to watch.
And then we're going to do a special on the craziest cults of all time. That's going to be a hard one, man, because there's a lot. That'll be coming up later on this month, hopefully.
I don't want to give it away, but there's a lot of cults, so there have
Give
been.
it away, give it away, give it away now. Holy shit. Oh, Curly Jaws, man, I'm glad you're in here, though. I miss you.
We don't live in Tennessee.
Money saving with Mimi. You've been in here long enough. What's my name? You know my name, pal. Mimi. Not the creepy Tennessean.
The cult of Benningfield. Don't kill it. That needs to be his next gimmick.
The Benningfield Colts. I think that there is something to that, man.
I agree.
I mean, it's scary kind of because, like, okay. You know how much of this Taylor Swift shit that they make, right? Like these records and everything else.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter. Like after she does like limited editions of shit, it immediately, like the value on that shit just skyrockets up to $200, $300 a record. It's like these people are just so crazy.
I have had to listen to that woman's music so many times. Every goddamn new album that comes out that's the Taylor version or whatever, either the kids or Savannah will make me listen to that shit over and over. And I've come to the conclusion that every one of those songs is basically about exactly the same. Like anything done on an acoustic guitar that she sings, you could interchange any. I have no idea which. Now that some of the songs that she does that are actually like pop songs, I can tell the difference. Like there's actual discern. And here's something. Let me just bring this up since we're just in here bullshit.
You like Taylor Swift is what you're gonna say?
No, I don't. You know what's missing in music today, and why I hate all these bands like Boy Genius,
Cocaine,
fucking Phoebe Bridgers, and fucking Lizzie McAlpine, and these goddamn folk singing idiots. The thing that's missing is hooks. There's no hooks in music anymore. Like there used to be this idea, which I still think is pretty relevant. Like to make a decent song, you need to have something about it that's like a hook. Like whether it be a fucking the lyrical part is the hook, or like the guitar part is a riff or something like that. Nowadays, it's just somebody plays a guitar down a stairwell for 15 fucking minutes and they sing the verse over and over and over again. And it's like, it's not even music to me. It's just like somebody reading a journal. I could give a shit less.
Scott Temple, a $10 super chat. How would Tom Matthews wish us a happy Thanksgiving, Uncle Bill?
Oh, I don't know. That's your shit. That ain't my shit.
I'm trying to figure it out here. Yeah, like some stuffing and some candy jams. Come on, get some to eat, Jason, you pussy. How about that?
That's pretty good.
Thank you, Scott Temple, for the super chat, man. We appreciate it. Yeah, we haven't done one of these Pit at Night shows for a long time.
No.
It's been a while. Radman is down with the green Matt Riddle. You got that right.
Oh, Curly Jaws. That's a good point. Iron Claw looks like it'd be a good Dead Pit on the Road.
I would like to do more Dead Pit on the Roads. I mean, the problem is, and we were talking about this, I mean, it's mainly on my side, I guess, is immediately my wife starts trying to make me feel guilty that I'm not taking her to the movies. She don't ever watch this shit. I could talk about it. I know you can't, but I will. So
go ahead.
Like, it's like, oh, was it a movie that I would have liked? Would I have liked it? I'm sitting here by myself.
I swear to God, I'd be like, no, you wouldn't have liked it. It's fucking awful. Regardless.
Oh shit. But yeah, I think we can figure out a way to do more on the roads, hopefully.
People seem to dig it, but the issue is, like, it's real hard to do those now. It used to be easy, but like, it's harder to do them now than ever. And also, like, nothing comes out anymore. It used to be there's a horror movie out every damn week you could go to.
Well, we got that on our side, so we don't have to worry about going to many. But yeah, I think Iron Claw would be a good one to do. That whole story is just really captivating.
Like a horror movie.
Yeah. No, WWE did a documentary. It was on a DVD, The Rise and Fall of World Class. I think it was the name of it. And it had all the, the brothers and stuff on the cover there. They did that DVD was probably 14 or 15 years ago. And that's a killer documentary there. Blake Paris says, I've watched every On the Road that we have done probably 30 times a piece.
Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'm not sure why you do that, but I appreciate it.
Well, here's the weird thing, man. So, and I don't know if you get the same feeling that when on these new ones that we do, it's almost like we go back in time. It's like we're in
it just
like 2008 again or whatever.
I don't know what it is exactly, but there's something about like when we just get together, like we just have the ability to talk about whatever for pretty much any length of time. And it's always been that way. And I think that's why, like, it goes back to that because it's like we never really left off.
Yeah. But yeah, and Thanksgiving on the Road is up if you have not checked it out. And a lot of people have. But yeah, I think it, like Blake was mentioned here, I mean, it's kind of a time capsule of that time period too, that that wasn't really the purpose at the time. But yeah, people are going back now, and who knows, even 5 or 10 years from now, I'm almost positive that theater in Pikeville won't be open then.
No.
And a lot of other theaters will be closed as well.
So Dirk is asking though, and this is a good question because I was thinking about this the other day because somebody brought this up. Like, what's the best horror film of 2023? And I would probably be a lot better at telling you what the worst horror films are of 2023 than the best at this point. But yeah, I can think of two.
There's still a lot that I haven't seen that I need to watch because usually around the first week in January, we do that best of 2023 show, and I need to start making a list. But yeah, nothing really pops into my head. Like, I've watched a bunch this year, but what are you thinking the best ones are?
The two best ones, I can't believe this is coming out of my fucking mouth, that I can think of are Talk to Me and Thanksgiving.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I've heard a lot about Talk to Me.
There's a lot of people that don't like that movie, but like there's a lot of people that instantaneously hate anything A24 comes out with too. So I feel I don't really listen to that.
I've heard a lot of people bring this movie up too, and this is on my list to watch. When
I tried to watch it, it wasn't for me.
You didn't like it?
I'm going to go the route the T-shirt Joe goes. It just wasn't for me.
You didn't get it.
I'm not gonna say I didn't get it. I'm not gonna say that I liked it or didn't like it. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah, there's like a few smaller movies like that that people have mentioned that I'm gonna try to. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That best of 2023 show will happen here in a couple months. But all right, man. I guess we were just only going to try to do a half an hour, but we couldn't help ourselves. So, everybody out there, I appreciate you guys tuning in and everything, and I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving and eats all they, eats till their heart's content, if you will. And we'll
Eat a bunch of shit until your ass blows out.
yeah, and pass out.
That's right.
Eat all that turkey and just pass the hell out for a few hours and watch football or do whatever you do. Get drunk, eat some tater salad and come. And
God. If you want some fun, though, you know what you got to do.
What?
Eat some tater salad and come.
Oh, well, that's a blast right there. That extra creamy tater salad.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, it's always fun getting on here and bullshitting. We will be back tomorrow at 11:30 covering Black Friday. That show tomorrow will probably be a little bit longer because I don't have to work on Friday, man. I can't believe it.
Are you working tomorrow?
No.
Oh.
I'm talking
So
about.
what in the fuck difference does it make if this show goes on for 2 fucking hours then?
Well, I don't care if it goes on for 2 hours or not, but I thought the plan was we were just doing a half an hour.
Well, I mean, that was the plan, but we already did an hour. Shit.
Pikeville has less than 8,000 people.
Yeah, Pablo. Like the place I'm in has probably less than 500 people. That ain't a big deal.
Pablo lives in fucking where does he live? He lives out in California, I think. He was the one that worked on Creep Show 3. We still need to talk to him about that and have him explain himself. But
Russ is getting hard.
Pecker Decker, you're very welcome, sir. We did have one up here from Bronson, since that guy's thrown so much cash our way over the years. It says, since it's Thanksgiving, I like to watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. It's a classic. Those aren't pillows. LOL. Steve Martin and John Candy are hilarious together. Yeah, I'd like to watch that one maybe tomorrow. That's been a while since I've seen that movie. I think John Candy can make anybody like back in the day. Like he could have worked with anybody and made them hilarious.
He's like the Bret Hart of comedic actors.
Yeah, I like Steve Martin and everything, but John Candy was the real, like he was the MVP of that movie.
It's weird though, because you forget like how good he was like as an actor, but you go back and watch a lot of those movies now, and there's something about him where you really just you watch him. You know what I mean? Like if he's in a scene with 5 other people, like you just automatically drawn to him for some reason.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Curly Jaws Films has a new movie coming out December the 31st, Uncle Bill. We're going to go to do the On the Road for that.
Yeah. When's that? Where's that? Is it at Riverfield?
Yeah. It's going to have a Thursday night, 8 p.m. debut, Bulls. Check it out. Yeah.
John Candy's another one too, very similar to, or John Goodman, sorry.
Yeah.
Similar to John Candy.
Yeah, John Goodman's probably more of a dynamic actor. Can do a little bit of everything.
Think about the big guy actors. You got like Belushi, John Candy, John Goodman. That's like the Mount Rushmore with maybe one more missing, but I don't know who it would be.
You mentioned Chris Farley.
Chris Farley. Well, he wasn't in that many movies though, really.
Yeah, I mean, he was so young. How old was he when he died? Like 32? 31, 32?
Like that, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, John Candy movies, man, from the mid 80s to the early 90s, whenever he passed away, like pretty much all of them are classics. You know, a lot of people, Summer Rental, That's the one that I probably watched more than any of them for some reason. I think it was on HBO a lot back in the day. But yeah, Great Outdoors. I saw that in the theater when it came out. And he's in Home Alone. People may not remember that. Uncle Buck, which we're scheduled to do a commentary for that one in December, Uncle Bill.
Are we?
Yeah.
That's killer. I haven't seen that movie forever, so that actually will be pretty good.
Yeah. And that's the movie that, Macaulay Culkin that got him Home Alone.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking about this the other day. Not necessarily Macaulay Culkin, but what's the dude's name that was behind all those movies?
John Hughes.
John Hughes, yeah. Like how many freaking movies that guy did that were like classics. Like people always remember the shit like The Breakfast Club and all the Molly Ringwald stuff, but like that dude did stuff up until the 90s that was considered classic, including Home Alone and just tons of movies.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Harry Potter movies, yeah. I mean, the first two anyway. Yeah.
Has Jay recovered from exposing himself to the world? Haven't seen him since. Jay has actually been sick. I think he's had strep throat or something like that.
Oh, that's what it is. Well, you got to cover up and get your balls out and get them too cold and you get strep throat. That's what happens. It's a medical fact.
You can't let the fresh air on your balls very long. I mean, that'll get you sick quicker than anything.
It's a known.
That's a
known
no
fact.
That's a no. Don't show your balls on live stream, Jay. Come on.
Oh God.
All right, but man, so Vinegar Syndrome sale, Severin sale tomorrow. We will catch you guys then. Everybody have a happy Thanksgiving. Keep it creepy and stay tuned.
Deadpit.com.
Give us the thumbs up.
Up your butt.
Like, subscribe. And if you subscribe, here's something else you can do. Once you subscribe, you can click the bell notification, right? And it'll notify you anytime that Dead Pit puts up new shit.
Or don't. I really don't give a fuck.
I want you to. I don't care. Let's keep our community growing here on YouTube.
I don't like it. I don't want you to do nothing.
Listen, they need to do that.
No, don't you dare touch it.
Thumbs up. Subscribe. And click that bell.
There's all kinds of wonderful shirts over at shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. You can get some Dead Pit radio shirts. You can get Last House on the Left. The Hills Have Eyes. Texas Chainsaw. Oh, wait, you can't say Texas Chainsaw. All kinds of shirts, folks. You're gonna love them. Shop.deadpit.com.
Thank you to all of our supporters on Patreon. Dead Pit on Patreon.com is the only place to check out a complete archive of the old Dead Pit radio shows all the way back from 2005 on, in addition to the midweek shows, fan commentaries, exclusive podcasts, and much more. Dead Pit on Patreon.com if you're interested. Tiers start at only $1.
We ain't never gonna change. We ain't doing nothing wrong. We ain't